everybody. Welcome to Golden Vault Night. We're back after a very long break. We had, one episode of Heist 3? Just 3 or 4?
Yes.
Yep.
Heist 3.
3.
And then we went away for a month and a half, but we're back. Jancet couldn't make it tonight, so Killer is stepping in. We're bringing Pidby back, so she's gonna be here with us tonight. And that's it for me. Ravnock, your show. Take it away.
Well, hey everybody. Welcome back after 2 months now, I think.
It's been a while. It's been a minute.
Yeah. Let's just get right in on the recap. So, last time, Dolly approached each of your characters to help her out on a special mission that's very personal to her. The story began by each of you were transported into Jolene's mansion on the night of a big party. Each of you were transported into different areas and were affected with some kind of memory loss because of the portal. And so it took you a little bit to get acclimated, and then you met Jolene because she loves a show. She made you guys all come downstairs, and she danced with. Well, she was supposed to dance with each of you, but my lord, Nick was just rolling all of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you did the DC 25, or sorry, no, you did the DC 20, and then you failed on the DC 25, and I went over to Felix, and he got the 25, and I was like, well, I guess I should have had more threats. But after that, Dolly approaches each of you, and she invites you on something very personal to her. That hussy Jolene done took her man.
Who is named my man, right? That's a detail
his
I
name
remember.
is my man.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You, that hussy Jolene done took my man. And at the end of it, all of you had agreed. Well, I guess except for Pibby. You guys had agreed to go to Jolene's party and find out what's going on with my man and try to bring him back. But before you can do that, you've got to find out what Jolene's doing, and you got to find a way in. Jolene's house is locked down. You've got a lead, though. That lead is a new member of the Emerald Eyes. He is going to be at a bar called the Rusty Spur that you guys are going to be going to tonight to try to find him. And you're not there to interrogate him. You're not there to hurt him. You're there to kidnap him and take him back where he will be interrogated at the Golden Vault.
Will you say his name one more time?
His name?
We don't know his name yet. Yeah. You don't know his name.
Mm-hmm. But the Rusty Spur, that sounds like the kind of place Garth is going to feel right at home at.
I think it will be.
It's going to be great. I don't think Felix is going to like it. Ooh, that's pretty.
And so,
it's pretty.
Flashback. When there's a little blonde-haired girl playing in these field of flowers as the sun sets over the hill. From where she's at, you can see the mountains for miles. They're beautiful. They've got that gorgeous blue color they get in the heat of the summer, when all the haze drops down and it colors the mountains for as far as you can see. She's staring out over all the mountains, over this beautiful view, and she leans down and picks up a few flowers. And when she does, she notices on the ground a little anthill. So she gets down on her hands and knees and she's watching this anthill. She's staring at it. She's watching it. And then she picks up one of the ants. crushes it between her fingers.
Wow.
And then she stands up and she stomps the whole ant pile. And then she goes back off.
You're muted, killer.
Um,
I can tell though from your face it was so good that we missed.
Oh.
Whatever we missed, it was great. Can you rewind that back? Oh, wow.
So after this, Dolly, the little blonde haired girl, she runs away with her flowers she's gotten. And while she's running away, nope. Still can't hear you. No.
How about now?
Yes.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. I said because this is a Quentin Tarantino thing, she is barefoot.
Oh yeah, she's definitely barefoot.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's not even a question.
We're lucky we're not all barefoot in this one.
Isn't this
Because
called
we are.
Once Upon a Time in Tennessee? Yeah, I think we all are barefoot.
Yeah. That's besides the point that Dolly probably would have been barefoot at this time anyway. But but she goes skipping off through the flowers, and she's got that bundle of flowers that she got. And on the way she hears, "Hey! Hey!" And so she stops and she turns around, and there's a little boy standing probably about 200 feet from her. He goes, "Hey! What's your name? I just moved in here." And she kind of like runs up to him and she says, "Hi, I'm Dolly. What's your name?" And he says, and she's like, "Oh, that's such a beautiful name. I love that name. Don't you think this sunset's just so beautiful?" And they kind of like sat down next to each other and stared off as the sun goes down the hill. Goes over the hill. And in the distance, you hear, "Dolly, Dolly." And she jumps up and she goes, "That's my mom. I got to head home. It's probably time to make biscuits and gravy." And so she says, "I'll see you later." And she runs off. So she's still carrying her flowers. And she runs off. By this point, all the stems are broken on the flowers and they're kind of laying over. She's just a little kid. She don't care. She just running through the flowers, having a great time. And she was just smiling. And she was just smiling and smiling. And as you see, like, her just happy, smiling face, it kind of slowly morphs into her now. She's walking down the hall. And her face is like this. It's even twitching just a little bit right here. She gets about halfway through the office and she stops. This is where you guys are all sitting, except for Pibby. Pibby's still not there yet. But the rest of you guys are all sitting there. You're waiting. You've got a meeting with Dolly, so you're kind of waiting in the office. And she stops and she says, "What the hell is this?" And over here, you see 3 or 4 members of the guild are all like gathered around copies of copies of a children's book. And they're all just like really excited about it. All of them are dressed up as characters from the book. They're talking about gardening. They're talking about making things out of wood. They're talking about saving little frogs and letting them hatch in the little pond over here. And Dolly's like, "What am I seeing over here?" And one of the NPCs is like, "Oh, Dolly, it's just, don't you love reading? It's a fantastic book. They brought it back from a heist a couple weeks ago, And it's just been, oh my gosh, we all just love it so much. And Dolly just looks at him with this look like, that shit's cursed. Can't you tell? Get rid of this. And she takes it, and you see she's got like holy fire, and she flicks her fingers, and like golden flames destroy the book. And she says, I don't want to see this shit in my office again. And she keeps walking. She is walking on off. She doesn't even look at you guys. She heads on to her office. When she gets there, she opens the door. She goes and she sits down. She buzzes. She's like, Ginger, hun, go ahead and send them on in, please. Go ahead and send them on in. And so you three, Ginger's like, Dolly's going to see you now. Good luck, good luck, good luck. She's been scary lately. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna hide behind Garth.
That was a good idea. Dolly can get kind of you know what? I don't got a real nice word for how she gets when she's like this. So let's just be careful. Watch what you
You don't
say.
fuck with an angel.
She's your godmother. You have better cover than me.
Yeah.
That's like what I'm whispering over his shoulder as I kind of hide behind him.
That's good. That's good.
guys
Yeah,
better
I don't think
hurry.
she'll do anything to me. Oh, we're going. All
Felix
right.
is
She's
just
not
gonna walk
good.
in.
She's not well.
Hey, you maybe want to give us a heads up. What's got her so worked up?
I heard that Jolene took her man. And you can just see she's fighting to keep the smile off her face while she says it. It's like, Jolene done took my man. Can you believe that? Crazy, isn't it?
Remind me.
I'm not one to gossip, but
Remind me who
Ginger, he took your man? She took your man, Ginger?
no. Nobody. Oh, honey. Nobody be taking my man, okay?
Then who
My man, Antoine, we're getting married. We're getting married. I'm sure you've heard. So
your
no,
man's Antoine. But so that's not who Jolene. Then why'd you say my man?
Right.
Jolene took Dolly's man. We all know that's just a code name. She calls him my man.
All right,
Mhm.
I forgot about
Oh,
that.
That's his name, as far as I know. I ain't
surely.
never heard his real name.
Hey, has anybody ever met this my man? Like,
Many
have you
times.
seen him?
All of you guys have.
Well, I mean, sometimes she's got. It's not my dad, is it?
How drunk have you
Lord
been
knows.
recently, Garth? Have you forgotten?
You know what? It's been. I had this friend introduced me to this moonshine drink. I'll tell you what, I don't remember too much from the last 2 or 3 days.
Felix, I think at this point is just gonna kind of like grab Garth by like the cuff of the shirt and just like lightly start bringing you into Dolly's office.
I get it. Let's go. I got you.
Well, then we got to go.
Following along, trying to hide behind both of y'all so he doesn't get smoked by Dolly. I've seen her. She nearly killed 3 kids.
It froze. No, it froze.
Oh no!
What? It froze? Oh no!
That was gonna
She tried to kill 3 kids. Where?
That was gonna be such a good joke. I could feel it.
Also,
Let me see.
Garth,
You look good where it froze. At least he wasn't like.
True.
Right? Yes.
Garth, you actually already know all this information. Dolly told you on the way home from the funeral.
So, okay, yeah, I know, but at the same time, Ravnock is messing with me because he's doing that Quentin Tarantino jump around. So I wasn't really sure if this was before or after that.
No, I'm promising you that was just kind of like a thing at the beginning.
So
And I'll have some flashbacks, but you guys won't be involved in the flashbacks. This is now all. Anytime you're involved, it's chronological order.
Okay, I thought this was before. I'm with you. Yeah, I already knew that. I don't know what to talk about. Sorry. That's right.
Sorry.
I forgot.
So Dolly comes in. She sits down. and she's in there. She's just sitting there grinding her teeth. Do you guys, what are you guys doing?
Hey, Dolly, you all right?
So you haven't came to Dolly's place yet. Are you guys coming down and knocking on the door?
Oh, we're not in there? Yeah. I'll knock
Nope.
gingerly.
Hey.
So
That's what you did that.
you hear she's like, "Hey, hon, come on in."
I'll just give the others kind of a quick look. Yeah, all right.
Felix is gonna be like, "Oh damn, she pissed, bitch. We're fucked."
Like, "Oh no, come on in, hon." And when you come in, sitting to her left is Lady Alyssa, not the one that had died earlier, not that one. The other Lady Alyssa that
Mom.
Zarthus hit on in the first episode. That one.
Oh,
that's all
yeah.
spacey.
Zarthus still wants to
yeah.
go on a date with her.
Yeah.
Aw.
You'll just have to wait till she's coherent and then ask her.
Okay.
And then over on the other side of her, someone you don't recognize. This is a very small. You're not actually sure what creature it is. It's got greenish brown skin, and its eyes are sewn shut, and it's got a like hood over it, and it's like hunched over, and it walks like this, and it's about like 3 feet tall. You guys, none of you have ever seen a creature like this. Never seen this thing before, and it's like is what it's doing. And Dolly's like, "Hey, hon, why don't y'all go over there and get you a pop out of the Frigidaire? It'll be they're real cold, I promise. It'll be real good."
Yeah, okay.
And so, who's getting their pop first?
I'll get one.
Garth or Nick actually would like a pop, but he wants a red one.
Your camera's still off, Oak Queen Crow.
Let me see if I can remember that.
But
They got any? They got any
I'm
LA?
sorry, who went first?
I was gonna go over.
Oh, okay. So yes, of course, there's LA in there, but when you go up, the little creature with its eyes sewed up comes over to the refrigerator and holds up its hand, and it's got like an eye drawn on its hand, and it does this, and it's not looking at you. And as your hand moves, it watches you pick up what your selection is, and it goes.
As I take it, I'll just look over at him and then give him a high five, and then I'll crack it open.
It
Dolly
sounds
says,
like
"Go on, hun, get you Coke Pop."
this sounds like that guy from Ah Real Monsters. You guys remember that show?
Yep.
Yeah.
The hairy
that one.
armpits. Yep.
Who's
I had
next?
2 thoughts. Felix will go second.
What kind of cold pop are you getting while I watch it?
Why don't you decide for me, darling? I'm sure you have.
Do you know what we're talking about when we say cold pop?
No fucking idea.
It's a soda,
Soda. A soda.
Oh, okay.
like a Coca-Cola or
You getting
something
I'm
like
just
that.
having
a cold pop out of the fridge today.
It's probably something called
confused.
like
Popsicle, man.
a bubble pop or something.
Yeah, I thought it was one of those cheap popsicles you got from like Walmart that were
Oh,
like
well,
frozen
see,
in the big
even-
cups.
See, this is actually a thing in America too. A lot of people don't know what I'm saying when I say pop
Regional.
here either. So
It's either soda pop or soda pop or Coke, depending on where you are in the country.
People who just
Don't
call it
trust those
Coke
people.
that makes no sense. It's
don't trust them.
I mean, soda is used, but like more often than not, we just call it a fizzy drink.
Yeah,
I'd be
nobody
so
calls
close
it
to
that.
fizzy.
Nobody calls it that here.
Fizzy, you want a fizzy?
I'm
Yeah, I hear it.
You
I'm gonna
It's
start-
like cherry floss.
I'm gonna start calling it sparkling syrup.
All right.
Oh, I hate that.
All right.
Thanks.
All right. All right.
Thanks.
We're gonna stop. Let's pull it back in. Come on. All right. So Felix, what kind of cold pop did you get?
I'll just grab a Coke, darling.
and it's.
Sounds like me in the morning.
What do you guys call the drink? Put it down in the comments.
we missed you.
Last one to go, Nick.
He's gonna get a Sprite.
And you hear one word, it goes, crisp.
Gross. I'm grossed out.
You
by this
see,
guy.
you
At
see
the end of
Garth.
it,
You see
it
Garth
wanders
take
back
out this.
behind Dolly.
You see Garth take out this like little flask out of his boot, and it's got like a picture of a horse on it. And he just unscrews it and just adds a little something to his L8 and screws it back in.
Oh my god.
Puts it back in his boot.
I need you guys, all three of you, to roll perception.
Oh, of course.
Remember, you can use your passive if you'd like.
What even is my passive?
Natural
nice.
20, 24.
I'll use my passive of 18.
Okay. So, during this time, you kind of, let's see, only Garth notices this. Garth, you notice that Dolly is whispering to Lady Alyssa, and Lady Alyssa looks way more coherent than you've ever seen her before. She is like here listening. She's like back, staring, watching everything going on. The rest of you guys don't notice this. But she says, well, now that y'all got you a cold pop, come on back over. Have you a seat? Go ahead and crack it on open there. Go ahead and crack it on open. She also walks over to the same place, grabs something. She pulls it out and pops it open. She hands you each a bottle opener. And she starts drinking it. And she says, isn't it amazing how all we got to do is put carbon dioxide into water and it just becomes a delicious treat? Hans, I don't know if you remember this from your science lessons, but our body rejects CO2. We make it. It's a poison to us. But you put it in a little fizzy pop, add some sugar, and it's the best treat we've ever made. Isn't that crazy?
Well, second best. Garth adds just a little bit more.
She's like, I think you might be right. And she pours a little in hers too.
Hey, Dolly, I don't mean to interrupt the science lesson here, but we was told you had something pretty important you wanted to talk to us about.
This entire time that she's been talking to you all casual like, this creature keeps sniffing you, and she's sniffing each one of you. She's very, very interested in Felix. She keeps sniffing him hard, and she keeps sniffing his backpack.
Told you lay off that body butter, dude.
She keeps sniffing. She keeps sniffing his.
My bag is so heavy. I don't know what's going on. I feel like take his bag off and just. Oh my god, that's so heavy. And it's kind of like on his lap instead.
The little creature kind of goes over a little bit away from you guys, and she throws a bunch of teeth and bones onto the floor, and it goes to Dolly, and Dolly's like, all right, okay, Grunhilde, thank you, goodbye.
Grunhilde!
I love that.
And the little thing's like, and she says, goodbye, Grunhilde. I said goodbye.
Going home to fight
the little creature turns around and it's like, slams the door behind it. Lady Alyssa also into Dolly's ear, and she stands up and almost immediately spacey again, and she just kind of like hovers out of the room like the space case she is.
Hey, if you don't mind me asking, how'd you get her to focus? Because I got a friend out there who's been trying to talk to her for like 2 months. Like, what? You got some kind of trick?
Well, as soon as she left, Dolly's smile went from to
Oh.
this.
I mean, it's just a question. I mean, don't have to get all pissy with me.
Well, this is before you even asked the question. Well, I don't know if you would ask the question because as soon as she shut the door, she went to a frowny face. I don't know if you would ask the question. You might just have that one in your head and be like, save that one for later. Dolly's like this. She goes, y'all passed the test. I appreciate y'all letting me do that. I'm sorry that I didn't ask you first.
For what?
It ain't normally like me, but this is important. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I don't know what the hell you talk. What test? What are you apologizing for?
Oh, don't worry about none of that. It's over now. And we've all moved on. Everybody's moved on. But this is very important. I'm glad y'all's here. I've talked to you guys each separately about how that. I'm trying not to cuss.
Do it.
That hussy Jolene
Felix
done
like
done come and took my man, as you know. And we need you all to go to the Rusty Spur and find the newest member of the Emerald Isles, and you need to kidnap him and bring him back here. I don't want no one killed. I don't want no one hurt if you can avoid it. This is important.
I mean, somebody's bound to get hurt in a
Y'all hear me?
kidnapping.
Y'all heard me?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
The only thing we know about him is that he's young, maybe 18 years old. He's a human. He's got ginger hair. And he's real tall and real skinny. That's all we know about him. We don't know nothing else.
I should narrow this down.
So, are you guys ready to go?
Yeah, Dolly,
Okay.
I am. I don't know if you sending 3 of us in, we could use maybe one more.
Well, Shadow, he's going to be joining you guys a little late. It was special PTO approved by me, so
That's
he
very
will be
generous of
joining
you.
late, but he will be there.
All right. Okay. So let's recap, team. We need a redhead, 18-year-old, tall, lanky kid.
Yep, we can recap above table too. You're going to the Rusty Spur,
Rusty Spur.
where you are looking for the newest member of Emerald Isles. In order to find out what Jolene is having this wild multi-day party is all about. Nobody knows. You guys are, of course, not invited. And Dolly, this is the only opportunity you guys have to get into her mansion, find out what happened to her man. So, in order to do that, you got to get an invite. You got to find out a way in, something like that. You could also maybe even find out what's going on. That could be cool too. But Dolly tells you the only lead we have right now is a tall, skinny, young ginger, and he's going to be at the Rusty Spur. It's his favorite bar.
All right. I don't have any questions. You guys got anything?
No.
All right, Will.
I think I understand our mission.
Pick
Go
up
ahead and get you another cold pop. Y'all's earned it. Go ahead and get you another cold pop before you leave. Y'all's earned it. And make sure you stop by. Make sure you stop by Tony Sprinkles on the way out. Get your get all the equipment you need.
Where is it? Where is it? No. Here it is. Cool.
All right.
Felix is going to call for Gregory and grab another Coke out of the fridge. As he just Gregory, I would like a Coke, please, darling. You see Mage Hand up here, pick up the Coke.
Did you
Dolly's
name
like this.
your mage hand?
Well, Gregory has been with me for hours. Well, he's been with me since I was born, basically.
It's a hand.
He's one of my best friends. How dare you?
It's a hand. Like it's just a hand.
If a mage hand could slap it with right now.
You know,
I feel-
I've heard of another family that have a close hand. I can't remember their names, but I've heard they're spooky and kooky.
The
Yeah.
Mage Hand.
Mysterious
Mage
and
Hand
ooky.
Felix, like, look at each other, and the Mage Hand holding the can, like, turns and faces Felix, and then both looks back at you.
All right, whatever. I kind of feel like Elmo and Rocco right now.
Yeah.
I think this is the hill I'm gonna die on. I'm
One day
just
you
saying.
and I will have a Golden Vault character that'll be friends. One day. Today is not that day.
I'm just saying it just kind of looks like a hand to me, but you know what? Hey, if it's your best friend, I ain't gonna shit talk your best friend.
I mean, looking at the way you dress, maybe you need a hand. And Felix is gonna step out and, like, walk out.
This is
Dolly's
some high
like, get
quality
Adam out
fashion.
office. I got shit to do.
Nick cackles at that and follows Felix out. He thought that was quite funny.
Thank you.
He looks like a whatever. I'll just follow out.
So her telling you to go see Tony Sprinkles was just pretty much getting your stuff that you got before we did anything. So we'll just skip that whole part. Do you want to try to talk to anybody else before you guys leave, or do you just want to go on?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Are we
Get to
going to
this
be
bar.
attuning, like, along the thing, or is there going to be a certain point where if we need to attune to
Sorry?
something? If we need to
I'm sorry?
attune to one of our items, is that going to happen?
Oh, go ahead and attune to everything.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah, no.
Yeah. it's just
Since we're
making sure.
doing like episodic like that, attunement's kind of weird. Yeah.
No worries.
All right. So, you guys stop by Tony Sprinkles. You guys get yourselves nice and prepared to head out. And you guys are coming from down on the southwest side. And you're going to have to come up around, and you're coming from the Sea Tower area, and you're going to have to come up to the Steeps area, and that's where the Rusty Spur is. So as you travel along, you're going to pass by a bunch of shops and stores. Would you like to stop at anything?
I
There's
think I
pretty
got what
much
I need.
anything that you want.
Yeah, I don't think I have the...
Felix, your backpack is so heavy.
It's
Mhm.
killing me. I feel like someone's trying to make me steal something. It's ridiculous. I'm just, like, constantly walking and having to constantly shuffle my shoulders. Until it eventually gets to a point where Felix just says, stuff this, and, like, takes off the backpack and just kind of, like, holds it in a hand, like, at the top. Where there's a little thing at the top and just holds it out. And just, like, kind of holds it down. A little bit of it drags along the ground a little bit.
Oh,
Dolphin
great. Oh,
style.
that feels so good. We love that.
It's like a massage on her butt.
Yeah.
It's like, maybe I need to stay in here a bit longer. Damn.
All right. So you guys just pass by all the shops. You guys are good to go. You've got a mission to do. It's probably around 8 p.m. at this point. The sun's going down. This is when the bar opens. Well, not when the bar opens, but this is when the bar gets busy. This is when everybody's there. This is when you're going to find your target. As you approach, you see up ahead there are city guards all over the place, and one of them stops you. He's like, "Oh, there, hey there. I'm going to need to see some ID."
Oh.
You guys all have ID. We haven't talked about this, but you guys all have it. So it's
Felix
not.
is feeling very good about himself right now.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Pibby might be a sovereign citizen. I'm not sure.
Has a warrant
wait,
out
no.
in like 3 counties, so
You stay in
we don't talk
that.
about that.
So, yeah, they just want to see some ID. Do you guys show the ID, or what? Do you want to talk to them? What's up?
If we got it, I'll show mine.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
mine.
All right. He's like, well, this section of the town we actually are shutting down right now. Unfortunately, you guys are going to have to go around, but there's just been lots of theft. There's been a few assaults, attacks through this area, and we are trying to find out who's doing it and get it under control. So we're in the meantime, we ask people to take a detour for their safety.
You
Oh, sir, I work at the local community college, and I think I have some of my students who go around this area. There hasn't been anyone young. I mean, not that I'm keen on anyone older being attacked, but I'm concerned about my possible students. Do you know the ages of anybody who's been attacked?
I'm sorry, I don't know a lot more than just we've had attacks. That's all. I'm sorry. I'm just I just work here.
Well, I mean, when you say attack, I mean, you don't mean dead, do you? I mean, good lord.
As far as I know, nobody's been killed. No, but lots of robberies and assaults. So
Lord.
watch yourself, and please take a detour around. Take at least two blocks that way, and then at least 2 blocks in the other direction before you come back up to this street again.
How long are you
Very
gonna
well.
have
Thank
this?
you for your-
You first.
Oh, Felix was just gonna say thank you for your assistance and like start walking off, but you do yours.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask how long you think you're gonna have this place shut down for?
Like I said, I just work here, man. I don't know.
That's fine. That's
you'd have-
fine.
you'd have to- yeah.
I just curious. You know, I just want to feel safe
Hey.
when we're going.
You got a cigarette?
Yeah. I'll reach in. I'll give him one
Yeah,
out.
I knew you did. Thank you, man.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, if you just head 2 blocks down that way, and then 2 blocks over, you can come back up 2 blocks again and meet this same road on the other side. There's just been we can't find these people. I don't know what they're trying to do.
You got any? I know you just work here, but you know, have you heard anything about who might be behind all this?
Like I said,
I
just work
know.
here, man.
Just sometimes you hear things. That's all. All right. Well, I thank you.
Y'all have a great night.
You too.
Appreciate it. As Felix is walking away, Gregory the mage hand is gonna like pull a piece of paper out of the back of Felix's pocket. It's gonna be his ID. It's got Gregory and it's a picture of the mage hand.
Oh, we love Gregory.
And the
It's just a
guard's
hand.
like, the guard takes the paper. He's just like,
It's his emotional
yeah.
support mage hand.
Looks official, and he hands it back to you. Thank you.
Gregory like grabs it,
Aw.
puts it back into the back of Felix's pocket. As we're walking away though, Felix says, Nikolai, darling, I'm sure you are much loved in your position at the community center. If anything had happened to one of your students, I'm sure they would have come to you for help, right?
Oh no, I didn't care about that. I wanted to see if that lanky redhead kid is being seen around here.
Oh,
Do you think any of my college students are at this shithole bar? No.
Yeah, Felix.
Oh,
I thought that was pretty obvious. I think you might need to pay a little bit more attention. Come on.
no, I just believe that
You
I
got-
give people too much credit. Garth, you'll never know that feeling as Felix walks further.
Never give extra credit, Felix.
Ooh.
Ever. It'll always come back and bite you.
um,
I don't know who gave extra credit to just then. Whatever.
so do you guys just take the detour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're going down, if you go down one block, there's nobody guarding you from going down after one block. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, I see there's a shortcut there. But I don't care. I kind of low, got to get my steps in today anyway, so I don't care to go the long way around. But what do you all think?
I'm gonna get my steps in.
I feel like you got one of those little like McDonald's pedometers they gave out like a long ass time ago.
Yep. I pull it out of my
God.
pocket. I look at it. It's just like this old crappy little toy. I'm like, how's it only at 52?
No,
Like-
it's the little Pikachu Tamagotchis that had
Oh,
the
yeah,
little
yeah,
step
yeah.
fingers in them.
The ones that came out with like Pokemon Go or whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
so question about them, like we can actually get to the bar by like going around here, as far as we can tell.
Right. This was just a detour and a warning about ruffians in the area. Essentially.
Then maybe let's not go down any dark alleys if we can help it.
I mean, it all depends on what you want to do. We can take the safe route, or we can. I mean, if you're itching for a fright, I mean, we could kick somebody's ass on the way down. But I just assume go around.
Dolly did say
personally.
she prefer we not cause any injuries while we're here, so I think unless we have to fight our way out, we probably shouldn't court any fights.
Sure. That was also after she did some kind of unknown test to us, so I don't I don't know if I'm really feeling too compliant with that. I'm a little
I find everything Miss Parton exposes me to be an unknown test, so I don't really register them anymore. After I lost my eyes for a little while, it kind of inured me.
Yeah,
I love that
actually...
you still call her Ms. Parton.
That's true. You would know more than anybody about her tests. Anyway, yeah, I mean, let's just go around then. I do have to say, I don't think we're getting out of this without a fight, just so we're all on the same page. So we just need to make sure we got our story straight before we go back to Dolly with it.
Is there anybody around us, or are we like the only ones on the street at the moment?
No, there's like actually a lot of people kind of walking through here at the time. Well, when I say a lot, it's probably like I don't know, if you look either direction, like within a block of you, there's probably like 10 people. So it's moderately crowded. It's crowded enough you don't feel unsafe.
All right. Is anybody paying attention to us?
Roll perception for me. All of you
I
can.
think anyone could not pay attention to Felix.
Pibby can also roll perception at disadvantage. Because he's doing
in a bag.
18.
What do we have to roll to notice that the bag is subtly moving?
Am I supposed to be rolling?
There we
Yeah,
go.
perception.
I remembered how to play this game.
No,
Nat,
I think Nick is completely
20.
like ignore. I don't think Nick's paying attention to any of the stuff around him. I think he's just very like headed down the street.
That's fair. So 18s, I think, right?
Yeah, it's 18. And Pibby is livid right now.
I was gonna have a net.
Oh, so 3 18s. That's fantastic. Okay, so you three, Pibby still in the bag. Did not notice. You three notice up ahead. There is this nice little plaza.
Is it just titled "Uh-oh"?
I recognize
nothing weird happens here.
Your player sees that. Your character does not.
The stream doesn't either. Just so you know, the stream doesn't see the names he gives the
Felix
scenes.
is fine. Michael needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I recognize some dungeon alchemy here.
So up here in front of you, there is this like sweet old lady, and she's got like baked goods, and she's selling some. There's a bunch of kids around. They're buying some, and they're running around like having a good time. There is a like a fire dancer. She's like dancing, and around her dress comes out flames and fire, and she's like putting on a show, and people are throwing gold into a bucket in front of her. There is a nun that seems to be catching a lot of attention. She's blessing people, and all of this is kind of happening in this area. There's probably about 40 people over here, but everybody seems like drawn to these three people. What do y'all think?
You said
And ignore the name of this.
He said there was a fire dancer?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd probably watch that for a second. That sounds interesting.
Okay. So what about you? What about the other two?
I am going to probably. There's a fire dancer. There's people doing stuff. I feel like Felix is definitely going to be interested in the fire dancing, and probably just watch it and watch her movements, silently judging, but also just like I feel like watching her and how she's moving. But I feel like he's just gonna like, oh, we're gonna stop for a second. Good, I need to take this fucking bag off. Jeez, and he's gonna like take the bag off and just like put it down next to him.
When it lands on the, because you probably have been carrying it for a long time, you probably hear, and then you hear,
Zach Gregory.
Oh God! All of you know you're like, oh God.
oh no.
Actually, I want to before we do this. I want to do a history roll for the three of you to see if you can pick out that this is Pibby, because I don't think Oakland Crow did. No, did Oakland Crow? No. None of these characters have actually been with Pibby.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I was Zarthus.
Phyllis is gonna look at Garth and say, "Oh, can alcohol be transferred through the air? I don't want it to be it. Please tell me I'm drunk."
This makes a lot of sense why Pibby would have. Felix. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense why she would be, or why he would be in your bag, because you're the only one that knows. You're the only one that knows Pibby.
Felix is just gonna be like, "Fine. Can't believe it's mine. Garth should have carried all that." Anyway, Felix is gonna like lean down and just take the top off the bag. How long have you been in there for?
Pidby pops out with a little bit of like sparkly prestidigitation and says, "Life is always full of surprises. You never know who you're going to meet that will change your life forever."
And then just, you like, changed my life forever.
Hey, what? Who? Who's that? What's going on here? You know that smuggling people across that's not okay, right, Felix? We ain't supposed to be doing that.
Well, it's only smuggling if you don't know they're there.
No.
Well, it's smuggling if you do know they're there.
I know. I think it's still smuggling if you don't know. It's you're still doing
anyway,
it.
This
Nick just shakes his fucking head and lights up a cigarette. He's already like 10 minutes into this shit, and he's already like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
I forgot I got you smoking.
Actually, I was about to say there was a quick cutaway to Dolly just being like, she's over here casting Scry and watching you all, and she just goes, just watching this is just so disappointing to her. She's like, why did I send these people?
Is Pidby male or female? I forget.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, that's how it feels. Nick kind of just nudges Piddy with his foot a little bit just to see like what if he's real or not. Almost like he's almost not certain it's a person for real.
So let me get this straight, Felix. You carry around a small person in your backpack, yet your best friend is a hand. I mean, why don't you just talk to this one?
No, I did not know that Pidby was in there. They have a nasty habit of crawling into things that they shouldn't be in.
What the hell did you think you were carrying in your bag?
Oh, fuck if I know. I thought maybe someone had stuck something in there from the office. It could have been anything. So
you just one of those people
personality
that you're like, oh, wait a minute, someone must have stuck some random shit in my bag. I'll just carry it across the border. That's smuggling.
I don't know. I mean, it could have been something.
Can you, Nick kind of like looks at Pibby. He's like, "Can you do anything useful?"
Oh, pause. Oh no, Exited
Pause
out of what I wanted.
for
Okay.
informational
Bye.
saying.
Yep.
Hang on. Hey, I had it and then I accidentally exited out of it.
Hashtag
Ah, helping others is the way we help ourselves. And then I just like, he pulls out like a wand, like.
You got a
I'm
point.
gonna look at Garth and be like,
Dolly's like that. Dolly's
don't
back
know.
here. She's crying. It just cuts to her again. She's just like, "Oh my god."
you know what? Sure. You're on for the ride. Let's go. Can we get on with this, please?
At least
You
they
don't have
got
it
a
all-
wand.
You don't have to have it all figured out to move forward. And Pidby just like walks towards the fire dancer.
No, I'll saddle up next to Nikolai and be like, that one sounds like some kind of damn fortune cookie or something. Oh,
Hey, a
good God.
fortune cookie saved our life once upon a time, so shit, I'll take it.
Sure, I guess. Oh, Lord.
Felix
I got
is just
a bad feeling
rubbing
about this
his
one.
eyebrows. He's just
You know, Nick, I got to tell you, last time you lost your eyes, and I feel like this one's going to go worse than that one did. So buckle up.
Oh no.
He lights another cigarette off the end of his other cigarette.
I'll take one out. And
This one's not Eldritch Horror, so it shouldn't be as bad. But I don't know. Let's find out.
Yes.
You're
let's
either
find
going
out.
to absolutely love Pidby or absolutely hate him. There's no in between. But a lot of people love him, so.
All right. What's with this court here? I thought we were going to the bar.
The only person I haven't heard from is Felix. Do you go and check out the dancer, or do you do something else? What do you want to do?
I'm going to stay back a little bit and just like watch a little from a distance.
Okay.
And I'm just going to kind of just watch, I think.
Okay. So Nick, Garth, and Pidby, you guys are all like kind of watching this dancer, and she's like, she's kind of doing like one of those like Spanish dances where like the it makes
We love
makes
flamenco.
her, she keeps
Yes.
spinning really fast. What was that? I'm sorry.
Flamenco dancing.
Oh yes, that was it. Thank you. Where she like spins and her dress flames out and it throws out flames when she does, and she's also got like flames in her hands she's throwing around, like she's doing like a really cool dance. And she kind of like starts coming towards you guys to like get you to dance with her. Do any of you dance with her, or what
Hell
do you do?
yeah.
Ma'am, I don't have any money to give you. He's seen a lot of this. He's seen buskers. He's not interested.
Garth takes his hat off and starts just waving it around his head. He'll run out and dance with her.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I've been drinking since 10.
I need you to give me a performance roll. She's trying to dance with you.
Okay, let's see how this goes. 12.
That alcohol's hitting him hard.
Do I have inspiration? Hold
So
on.
you're just.
I don't. Okay, go ahead.
How are you dancing with her?
Wait. Don't I get... Okay, the new humans, don't they start with inspiration after like a long rest or something?
Yeah. Well, in a battle.
I think so.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
'Cause
It's in a fight you get inspiration if you don't already have it.
Oh.
You get it. At the beginning of every turn, yeah.
Fine.
Actually, you gain heroic inspiration
doesn't it-
whenever you finish a long rest.
Right, I think so. I think you guys all get it.
I'm gonna burn it. I want more
Like
than
it's-
12 on this.
I'm gonna tick my heroic inspiration on
17. Ugh.
All right. So what kind of dance are you doing? What kind of dance is Garth doing?
Well,
line dance.
17's not bad. So I imagine he is
It
versed
succeeds.
in some kind of dancing. So I will try to join in the dance that she is doing.
What's that dance they do at country halls?
Well, they're square dancing.
Line dancing.
Yeah,
Line dancing.
I'm not going to do that to this beat, though. I mean, once the song dies down, if I can get one of those kind of beats going, sure. But I'm not going to do a line dance to flamenco music.
She kind of dances with you for a little while, and she leans into you, and she's like, "You're a pretty good dancer. I think we should just keep doing this for just a little bit. I think we've got us a good show here." And you guys kind of keep dancing for a little bit. A lot of people are coming around throwing out money and stuff like that. And there's just some people walking by throwing some money. And she's just like, we can split what we get 50-50 if you just keep dancing with me. Give me another performance roll and give it to me with advantage because
Ooh.
she's like having a good time.
Okay. Check. Advantage. Oh. 23.
Nice. Okay. So you end up like doing this crazy elaborate dance with this fire woman. She actually like casts these cool spells to where there's like fire coming out of your hands and like does your jacket have tassels on it? Like because I assume you're wearing a leather jacket.
Yeah, I'm wearing I look like a country music singer. So there's probably a couple tassels here and there.
She's got them sparkling on the end while you guys are dancing. Like you're
Plus
looking cool as hell.
The spurs on my boots, like as they spin around, fireworks are shooting off up.
Yeah, shit like that. And about halfway through this dance, she just stops and she pulls you close to her and she says, "I'm real sorry to do this to you. Girls!"
Girls?
And
Hey, I
about that
mean, you don't
time,
have to apologize for calling in more girls.
she pushes you back just a bit and she said, and she calls for girls. And about that time, you see from behind you all the people besides you and the old woman, the flamenco dancer, and the nun are gone. These are the only 3 people there, and we're
Hey,
gonna
look,
need.
I don't know about
Per,
bringing the nun into this. That's a little weird for me.
Oh no! Jesus, that's the nun of the love goddess. You're good, Garth.
A fire dancer, a busker, and a nun walk into a bar.
Fine. It's fine. She doesn't have to have none of this.
Ah!
Oh, man, it's doing that thing again where I can't see the token images.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see them either.
I can.
Can you?
Oh, a sexy nun.
I mean ours. I see the
I see you.
Possibly a sexy drag nun.
hold
Oh
on,
yeah.
What are these names? Me what is that? Mimi what? Merengue?
Mimi meringue.
Okay.
Mimi Meringue.
Annalise
Mimi
del
Meringue.
Fuego.
Reverend Mother Superior Divina Santimonia.
I love
Also,
this.
I want it to be known on record. Shout out, Caden Minaj was fucking robbed. I'll say it out loud. I don't care. So my whole damn chest.
We're missing a character too, I think.
Yeah, Felix. I don't know how to put him on the board.
Hold on. Felix is on here. He's just invisible for some reason. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know I'm good, but fuck. I'm so good at this, I didn't even know where I am.
Right click and hit like show.
That's what I'm trying to do. It won't do it.
No.
Nice.
It claims he's already shown.
Just delete it and add it back.
Yeah, just put a new one in.
Actually, let me do that with all of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might fix the picture thing. Although my
anyway, if you want, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll initiative.
I just rolled it in D&D Beyond. I got a 15.
Do we roll that in alchemy or no?
Either one, it doesn't matter. Actually, alchemy doesn't have it, and we all decided because alchemy rolls it for everybody, and we all decided last time we didn't like that.
Okay, cool.
I'll just roll a dex check. 17.
There you go, Felix. I had you standing back a bit.
13. Yeah, because I wanted to be stood back a little. 13
yeah, I'll do dex
for
too.
Felix.
The same thing.
Ooh.
All right. I'm sorry. Had to get that going. So We've got Garth, Pidby, Felix.
If anybody wants to write this down, you all have an extra +1 bonus to saving throws when you're within 30 feet of me.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Plus
I'm
what
going
to saving throws?
Because I have a cool ass coat. A +1 bonus to saving throws against fear and charm effects
Cool.
Nice.
specifically.
All right. So what did Garth get?
17.
Oh my god. Pibby?
15.
Felix?
13.
And Nick?
21.
21. Nice. All right. So, Nick, you actually get to go first.
Okay, so is Flamenco Lady, like, she was holding on to Garth, right? Where's she at?
Right.
currently?
I should put him right. I should put him right in front. I had you right in front. I should put him right in front. But you're kind of standing right there next to it. You're not getting pictures. You'll have to mouse over to see the names.
Yeah. Well, when I went into mine to like
No, I've
view
got
my
pictures. I'm
character, really that's so weird. At the bottom, I don't even have like a token loaded in, so I'm trying to fix that really quick. See if that does anything.
It
It's not
feels
my
good
turn,
to be
right?
back.
I'm just
I
saying
know.
I never have this problem with alchemy, so I think it's DM error.
It might be.
Bitch, it might be.
It might be just you being mean.
Do
It could be
I?
that too.
And I sense that, like I very much sense that these people are like meaning me harm, right? Like I'm not confused about, like, they seem. Do I know?
Okay, so actually I didn't do a very good introduction. When the flamenco dancer yelled, "Girls," you see the nun is coming over to you and she's got her hands up like this and she's like coming over to you like tippy toes coming towards you like this. And then the old lady in the middle, she's coming towards you. She's kind of walking, holding her back, but she's got a plate of cookies. She's walking towards you guys. And then the flamenco dancer, she has spun Garth off and kind of pushed him back. And then that's when we're rolling initiative.
I know it's too good to be true.
Hey, can anybody see my token now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stapleton Jr.
If you
Sorry,
click on your
R.
character,
Stapleton Jr.
hit view and then edit it. If you scroll all the way down, there's a tactical mode where you have to upload an image. I didn't have anything in there, which I think is why. So if you have something, just throw it in there. It should pop up.
Oh. I might
see
do
what I'm
that now
talking
then
about?
while I'm waiting for my turn.
Yeah. As soon as I put it in, it popped up. So just when it's not your turn, if you want to throw something in there. Oh, the music.
Oh yeah.
So to begin with, Nick gets to go first. Actually, before we do this, I want all four of you to roll a perception roll.
Is this before? No, I probably wouldn't be able to give myself bardic for this.
Oh, there we go. Garth, this is good enough. These are all drag queens.
I can tell that from the tokens.
Well, I just want to make sure your characters now understand. Felix, you also understand they're all drag queens. Nick
does not.
Nick and Pippi do not understand these are drag queens yet.
Felix is not enough
Gender
theater
means
first.
nothing
No.
to Pidby, so.
Yeah.
Nick's just
Nick.
not very good about makeup, so he's convinced they're very lovely ladies.
They are.
If they're dressed as ladies to Nick, then that's all that matters. He's like, all right, ladies.
True ally. True ally.
Okay.
Um,
I'm to be a little safe. I'm gonna cast. Sorry, I want to use my mana magic to quicken a spell because I want to cast mage armor.
Okay.
On myself. Sorry. It's been a while.
That was so good.
And then, actually, just to be on the, just to be a little hesitant, I'm probably gonna pull, so out of his, satchel, he's gonna pull out a sword, and he's just gonna, kind of, point it at the lady, because he's still not sure what's going on with them, and he's just like, don't. If you're meaning to harm us, don't.
Give me an intimidation roll. I'll let you do this without an action. This will be you can do this as a bonus. Not a bonus, a free action.
I got a 15.
What is this song?
She looks at you and she's just like, honey, you don't scare me. And she spins her dress around and flames fly out at you. That was a free action, so you still get another action if you'd like.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna use my cantrip for a green flame blade on her, or try to anyway, so we'll see if it hits.
Okay.
To do this, I brandish the weapon, so I think I just roll, my short sword to see if it hits.
Yeah, yep.
Well, no, I have a cantrip spell, so let me see if that'll... Let me see if that does it. Okay, well, it is 22 attack, and then I guess and so the way the damage works is, I do a melee attack, and then 1/8 fire damage to the target on a hit, and fire damage to a second creature increases to, so I get to roll, because it's going to attack.
It has to be within 5 feet, so you're only going to hit the first creature.
That's fine,
now.
yeah, okay, then I will just attack her, and it lands, and then I guess I'll just roll the, sword to see what the damage is. And then we'll add
so you get to roll the sword, and then you get to do the 1d8, an extra fire damage.
Okay, let me add a d8 on it, then.
But you hit, so, yeah, we just need to see the damage.
Ooh, I think I rolled 2.
Actually, you're supposed to roll
a 1d8, and I think I rolled a d6 instead.
You're supposed to roll 2 d8s. Yep. No, you did 2 d8s. You did 2 d8s. It's 2 d8s because we're at 5th level. Sorry, I read it wrong earlier. But yeah. So you hit and you deal. How much did your actual damage deal?
That's what I'm trying. It says piercing.
Oh, I see. So you dealt 15 damage altogether. So you dealt.
Okay.
Also, a 10 hit. Damn, that's good news.
Oh no! She actually, he actually rolled a 20 before that attack.
Yeah, my attack to land was 20.
Yeah. The 10 does not hit. Okay, so you hit the fire person for 15.
Oh, it's also actually the Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm reading.
It's all right.
I've never used this spell before ever in a game, so. On a hit, the target suffers the weapon's normal effects, and you can cause green fire to leap from the target. That's for a second. I'm trying to figure out is it just 1d8 for?
No,
I'm
it's
trying to
going to
figure
be 2D.
I'm trying
it's
to
gonna
figure
be
out if my
2d8.
spell modifier is on any of these, basically.
No. So the first one you hit is going to be 2d8, and then after that, it's going to be the second one you hit is going to be your spellcasting modifier plus a 1d8.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so it's just that first one. Okay.
Yep. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, because well, yeah, because I cast my bonus action was to use my meta magic, and that let me cast mage armor, and then this was my second attack, so I'm done.
Okay. So out of nowhere, up on the roofs, you hear skittering and clawing, and out of nowhere, right above you guys, an insane feral drag queen jumps and does an insane death drop right in between you guys. And you guys are going to need to do a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, all of you.
When did Laganja show up?
Or be
Right.
stunned by this death drop from the top of this building. By the way,
17.
You said wisdom saving throw?
yep, and it's a 15 Wisdom saving throw.
That's
Oh my God,
amazing
really?
because my wisdom is +0. That's a straight 19 I rolled.
I'm having a little bit of trouble with alchemy right now.
I am going to use my Hume Heroic Inspiration to reroll that.
You called it a Hume.
Fucking...
Quest.
Yeah, okay, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
happy now. Ooh.
So
Also, how dare you, Wolf? It's all your fault.
Alright. It won't let me. Okay, I'm having a problem. Technical difficulties on my end.
Seriously, what is this song?
it's just something from it's something from that website I got.
I'm digging it.
I love
There,
it.
I rolled your
Yeah.
I rolled your save. If that's cool with you, you
Yeah,
didn't
that's
succeed.
fine,
You
it's
can say
just
that's
not
not
let-
cool with me.
Yeah. Well, I get a +1 on it, so if I was one away, then
No, you rolled it from your sheet. It looks like you
No,
rolled it.
you're not. It would have been 15. It's 15 is the
Oh, right.
15 is what you need to succeed. So
I'm gonna need to exit and come back. From
okay,
alchemy.
that's all right.
This is mostly for Wolf.
You're going to be stunned until your next turn. Pidby, it looks like.
Cool.
So we'll go ahead and move on to. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not the end of her turn. She does like this cool flip where she kicks back with her heels at Garth, to where he can't get a opportunity attack, and she does a backflip over to here. Glitter flies off of her as she does it.
I hate
Next
glitter.
up is Garth.
Takes his hat off and kind of dumps the glitter off the top of it. Puts it back on. All right, well, this did not go the way I thought it would. So I'm going to just thank you kindly, and I'll back up and see if she takes an opportunity attack.
Yes, she's going to, but she's a caster, so it's not going to be that rough. She misses.
Okay. So then I will... Who's this? Felix. I'll come down, let's see, 5, 10, 15.
You see Felix's
20.
jam instead of fucking music that's being playing
25.
somewhere.
Oh yeah, this music just is coming out of nowhere. It has no explanation.
Okay. I'll move down there where I moved, and then I will cast Bane on the 3 of them that I can see closest to me. So Annalise, Persephone, and Mimi.
And that's a
Oh.
minus D4.
If they fail. So up to 3 creatures of your choice must make charisma saving throws.
Charisma. So Mimi succeeds because she's got 23. I'm assuming. What's the DC? 15.
15.
15. Persephone succeeds,
Damn.
and so does Annalise.
Damn. Okay.
They all three succeeded. I got really good rolls there. They actually don't. That
Well,
shouldn't give
apparently
indication of. I got really, really good rolls there.
my charms are not really working. So he was gonna back up against this statue and like get out one of his instruments and start thinking about what's next. That'll be it.
All right. So next up is Mimi Meringue. She's much older. She's probably about 70 years old, and she's got a little plate of cookies. And she comes up, she moves right here in between you guys, and she says, "Here, dearies, I made you guys a fresh plate of cookies." And all of you guys need to roll on a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Everybody?
I'm sorry. Garth is not in range of it.
Okay.
What is it again? Sorry.
It's a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Okay.
Let's see if I've got something that I can add to that. I don't think I can add a bardic to it because that's a bonus.
Pidbey's not having a
Oh
good day.
crap! I forgot about throwing that out last turn. Sorry.
Can I use a luck point to try and roll again?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a terrible bard. I totally forgot to hand out bardic inspiration last turn.
I do not have.
Oh no!
Oof.
No, damn. It was even worse.
All right, so
You don't happen to be a
all
hobbit, do
three
you?
of you. Wisdom's
halfling.
not your all save. I know this.
Oh wait, hang on. I can do something. Oh wait, no, maybe I can't.
So this is a
Dang.
charm top ability. So if you have advantage against charm top abilities, you can do that. I think elves
We
do.
do have the +1 from Pidbey, but that still makes me a 15.
All right, so you guys all three fail, and what that's going to make you do is you immediately, if you expend your reaction, to move in as close as you can, and you just start gobbling cookies.
Hey, y'all, don't
These
eat the
cookies-
fucking cookies! Oh, Jesus.
These cookies are so damn delicious. You are incapacitated, and you can repeat the save at the beginning of your next turn.
Beginning, that's nice.
Oh, at the beginning. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
fuck. I was ready to open up Final Fantasy on my phone. I was like, I know how these battles go for me. Bye. I'm out.
No. Next up is Pibby.
So I have to do another wisdom save, right?
Yep. Do a wisdom save.
Cookies.
Wasn't she
Cool.
also from the other one as well?
I'm sorry?
Yeah. I was also
There was one from the first, from Kata.
I'll be right back.
paralyzed, something like that. What was it?
From Annalise, there was one that
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
passed,
something.
Pidbey failed.
Oh,
Yeah,
I rolled it
paralyzed
for
or
you.
something?
I rolled it for you. So we're good.
Yeah. No. What was it?
What was the
it's at the
effect?
end. It stopped at the end. At the beginning of my turn, right?
Oh, the effect was. Oh,
I'm
you were
using the-
stunned. You were stunned until your next turn. You're stunned until your next turn. That's it.
Okay, so now I'm not stunned because technically,
Yep. So the stun is over, and
Alright.
you guys are.
so I'm still
But you
eating
do.
a shit ton of cookies.
Yep. You're just like
Oh.
on these cookies.
Yep. Cool. I'm gonna roll that wisdom. Oof.
So you just love these damn cookies, And she's just like, eat up, dearie, please. Go ahead. They're delicious, aren't they?
Did your +1 go into that?
Yeah, it would be
I'll
15
make
then.
it
But I
15.
think it's 16. Yeah.
Oh,
You
60.
start handing that
You're
bardic
right.
inspiration.
Forgot.
Get to this
Sorry.
inspiring.
Pepper is the best sauce in the world.
Forgot. I don't usually play bards.
Felix, it is
Yeah.
your turn.
I need to roll. Dirty 20.
You are able to stop eating the cookies. You've had like 3 or 4 of them, but you're just like, no, these cookies are evil cookies.
I'm gonna look at Mimi. I'm just gonna say thank you for the cookies, darling. However, I'm sorry you did not throw the first stone at Boulder Wall. Therefore, I do not care for you. As a bonus action, Felix is going to flourish, and you're going to see the mage hand Gregory appear at the end of his violin, and he's going to have his hand. So his hand is held, his violin's being held up by the mage hand, and he's going to start playing. The first thing he does is he's going to start playing and aim it towards Nikolai, and he's going to give bardic inspiration to Nikolai first, because I can only give it to one creature instead of a bunch of people, which is funny. So you will have bardic. And then he is going to open up his notes because I pulled an ace. And I wrote down little things for it. And as he is playing his violin, he's going to look at all of the queens. And you're going to see that the violin starts to slow down a little bit. As Felix is going to start singing. And just says, "You act so quickly, why not take a break, sir? You don't have to move so fast. You can relax, sir." And he's going to cast slow on him, affecting the 4 drag queens.
Ooh, yeah, I love new slow. Alright, so that's a wisdom save.
Each creature must make a wisdom saving throw. The wisdom DC is 17.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. The old lady, Mimi, she got 18. She's gonna succeed.
Bitch.
That's
right. She's old. She'll be dead soon anyway.
The chick that death dropped, I forgot to give her introduction. Her name is Persephone Divine. She's like a cat.
Yes, no one cares. Anyway, bye. Look, I did it better.
Yeah.
She's gonna fail. She's gonna go to sleep. The Reverend Mother is also gonna fail. She's gonna go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And Annalise is gonna succeed. She will stay awake.
So what happens with slow? What happens with slow?
What was the DC again? I'm sorry.
17.
Oh, I'm sorry. She fails.
Okay, so Annalise, Persephone, and Reverend Mother. So what happens is they have a -2 to their AC and Dexterity saving throws. They can't take reactions. On their turn, they can take only a bonus or an attack. They cannot do both. And if they attack, they can only do one attack. If they cast a spell with a somatic component, they have to roll, and they have a 25% chance that they're too slow and it fails cast. An affected target repeats the save at the end of each of their turns.
Lame. Alright,
so
cool.
Which ones are slowed again?
Everybody except for Cookie Monster.
Everybody except for Cookie Monster. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, welcome to the stage, Cookie Monster! Love that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright, cool. The next up would be Annalise, and she is the only one that succeeded. So she's gonna be...
Nope. Mimi succeeded. She failed.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. So Annalise is going to, at the end, try again.
Okay, so she can still...
She got a 1. She's asleep.
Okay. She's not sleeping! Ravnuk.
Slow.
Wait, what did you do?
It's
I
slow.
thought you cast sleep. Oh,
no, it's
fuck.
slow.
I'm
slow
stupid.
3rd level
I
spell.
think somebody cast slow on Ravnuk.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? But yeah, also it's a +2 because I have the rhythm drum Rhythm Maker's Drum, which gives it a +2 to my DC and my spell attack. So what happens is she can still take her turn. She would have to roll at the end, but she has a -2 to AC and Dexterity saving throws. She can make either a bonus or an attack, not both. And if she attacks, she can only attack once. If she's casting a spell, roll me a D100. 1 to 25 means the spell does not work. She's too slow.
Okay. I am now.
Oh, it's OP. Damn.
She is going to take an action and do Flame Spiral. And she just starts spinning very fast, and her dress sends out flames, and she uses her movement to dance around you guys and move to here.
Is that considered a spell or an attack?
This is going to be an attack. It's an ability, not a spell.
Yep.
It's an action. It doesn't technically count as an attack, I guess. But it's a DC 15 saving throw for everyone, including Mimi, to avoid the damage.
Which DC?
Mimi fails.
Dex?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is a Dexterity DC 15.
Okay.
Jesus H. Christ.
Whoa.
Y'all did bam. It's gonna hit everybody, so I need the save from Nikolai.
Yeah, okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
I need the save from Nikolai and Garth as well.
Oh, me too.
And
Yep.
Oh,
She moved, so she kind of moved like this
Gotcha.
around you guys for her turn while she spun.
It was Dex, right?
Yep.
Quick question then.
I'm starting to think Alchemy hates me.
Did Pippi save on the stun? No.
Nope.
Or on the thing, so she would be able to take opportunity attack against it.
I'm
No, wait, I'm sorry.
incapacitated.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yep. Garth probably would have. Actually, yeah, Garth would have.
Garth can.
Yeah, I'll take an opportunity. Oh, yeah, because she comes into me and then moves straight on, right?
Yep. Go ahead if you want to.
I need a melee, though, right?
Yep.
I do have my... It's funny, I have like a dagger, but I didn't actually put that in. So I'm just going to roll a D20 and add 2 to it. So I was like, I'm never going to use this. She doesn't matter anyway. 6. She's just moving too fast as I try to get her. Nope. I'm impressed though.
Oof. The damage is 14. So if you succeeded, it's 7. If you failed, it's 14 fire damage.
Okay.
All right. In desperate need of a bard or a cleric.
What was the cutoff for if you succeeded on the Dex throw?
15, I think it was, wasn't it?
15.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm good. I failed my wisdom throw against Cookie Lady. Did that cause me any damage?
No, it's no damage. It just means you're just sitting there munching these
They're
cookies.
eating cookies. Okay.
But you did just take damage, so you get to do the saving throw again. It's going to be a 16 wisdom. If you guys took damage, you can try that saving throw again. 16 wisdom.
I didn't. I made the save, so I didn't take any damage.
You did take damage. You're going to take half.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nice!
There you go.
Yes!
All right.
Fuck these cookies.
So Pibby's alive.
Felix got to do the
many
concentration too.
There's so many things going on. What's going on? Yes, I do need to do concentration. What do I need to do? Wisdom save? Okay.
Ooh.
Alright, that's the wisdom save.
I'm really enjoying this cookie.
God.
These cookies are damn good. Actually,
wait, no,
you didn't have to do it.
I already
Felix,
did the
you were already
yeah.
cookies.
I do need to roll for concentration. Is that just a D20? Or does that add...
Yep.
I've never...
It's a con save,
It's just a
right?
D20. Oh, yeah, it's a Constitution save.
And how much was the damage I took at half? Sorry, I didn't hear how much it was.
7.
So half of that.
No,
Yeah,
it was
12.
14, so
seven.
you'll take 7. Yep.
This was a terrible round.
Yeah,
Terrible.
you guys did really bad. I'm feeling like, oh, I need to pull these back a bit.
Jesus.
No, it's
Um,
Alchemy hates me. This isn't the
Jesus,
first
please
time it's
step in
happened
and
to me
help us against these drag queens.
ever.
So, Reverend Mother Superior, she kind of comes down a little bit closer, and she's singing. What's that Whitney Houston song? Come on, y'all.
That
Which
It's
one?
like
name.
it's a-
What is that Whitney Houston song? First of all, you're asking a room full of homosexuals, and
Hold
two,
on,
that
hold
doesn't narrow down.
It's a church song. It's a church song that Whitney Houston sang that got really popular.
What,
Doesn't
Higher
matter.
Love?
That's
No.
what she's performing to when she comes out. And she comes over and she presents her holy symbol. And she is targeting all enemies within 30 feet, which includes Garth. And everybody must make a DC 15 charisma saving throw.
Oh, we got this.
Oh, come on, Felix.
17.
There we go.
Nat
Hell,
20.
Go. There we
Yes!
go.
Oh, bless.
There we go. So
Thank you,
she
Jesus.
kind of just does this, and it flashes a big light at you, and a bunch of glitter flies out at you guys. But like, she's just like
Felix strikes the pose.
disappointed
as
in it
well.
afterwards. Like,
Nick's just eating a cookie and nodding, like, yes, that was nice.
Yes.
she takes this opportunity to use the rest of her movement to run away just a bit.
Just, I don't know if this
Just
is
a
like
bit.
Quentin Tarantino or not, but after the big flash appears on the screen, all of us are just wearing sunglasses all of a sudden.
Yeah, oh yeah. You got some sweet sunglasses on. All right, that brings us back around to the beginning with Nick.
I'm gonna fuck these bitches up.
Well, I have not broken out of this cookie, so
Yep. So you got to try again. DC 16 Wisdom. Come on.
Come on.
Anyone want to
Plus
give her bardic
0.
inspiration or
Yeah,
anything?
I have it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, so I just put a D4 on this roll, like on top of it.
Bardic is a D8.
You don't
Okay,
have
well,
to
we'll-
use it. Well, and you also don't have to use it yet. Well, don't waste it. Don't waste it.
No,
honey.
there's no way. Look,
Have you used your inspiration yet?
my heroic inspiration.
Yeah.
No,
You can use it to reroll the D20 if you want.
sure.
Baby, we need you.
Do I just do a D20?
No, you just reroll your wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom.
It's a DC 16. Just fucking use it.
Oh,
Just
God.
use it.
Oh,
Just
Just
oh,
use the
actually, yeah,
guarantee
you can
it.
use your bardic inspiration now.
automatic.
And if you do, you don't have
Yay!
to roll. It works. Yeah, there you go. All right, so
Jeez.
now you're awake. You'll get to do something next turn.
Okay. If I don't get
Next
attacked
up-
again.
Wasn't the
next
cookies
up-
at the start of our turn?
I'm sorry?
Wasn't the cookies at the start of our turn?
Cookies are at the start.
Oh, yep, you're right. I'm sorry. Yes, you get to take your turn now.
I'm gonna try and stab Flame Lady again with the spell.
All right.
Okay, let's see if it lands. 22 to attack. So yes, I'm gonna roll.
Yep.
So the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna roll my short sword, and then I'm gonna put a D8 on it for the first attack, because it'll
Mhm.
that other lady will catch damage from it.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, that was the attack. You can ignore the attack part. So it's 8 plus 2 damage. So the first lady has 10, and then I'm gonna roll another D8 and put my modifier on it, I believe, for the second attack.
Mm-hmm. And
That'll
that's going to
attack
go
Mimi.
on,
Yeah,
that's
on
going to go on Mimi.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking for D8, and just add 4 to whatever this is. for her. So 12.
11 or 12.
Because it's
Okay.
plus. I get my charisma modifier on top of this. Like my spell modifier is on top of this for the second target only. So
Okay.
it's 8 damage.
Ooh.
I rolled D8 and then it's plus 4.
She goes, "How dare you! We're just out here trying to go see Velveeta Delight tonight. Can't you just give us a little bit of money?" And she kind of spins off a little bit.
And then I actually am gonna I think I can do this. I'm gonna use more of my meta magic, my font of magic. I'm gonna burn 2 more sorcery points so that I can quicken a spell.
Oh damn! What you doing?
That is a good question. How is Annalise looking? How's she looking?
Did you already cast a spell using a spell slot, or did you?
No, can't. Green Flame Blade's a cantrip.
Perfect. That's what I was making sure of. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. You said how's Annalise doing? She's bloodied. I meant to say that she's bloodied, so she's at least below half.
Okay. I'm gonna use Magic Missile at spell slot 2. A second level. So how many?
4.
4. Okay, that's
4 of the missiles, and they
Let me
automatically
just roll. I'm
hit.
just gonna roll. I guess I can just roll it at second level and see how it rolls.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast.
Hey, look at that! It does all of them. So 15
Okay,
damage altogether.
Nice.
And I was gonna direct. Well, my idea was just to put 2 on her, and then I guess, and it's Mimi's gone, right? She's gone out of the way. Mimi died.
No,
No, Mimi is still there. No, she's just slowed.
fine.
Mimi is still there.
No, nobody's slowed
Mimi's-
anymore.
Nobody. I lost
And
concentration.
you know what? Just put.
Okay.
I guess just put all the damage on Flame Lady then.
Okay. She screams out and kind of falls to the ground just a little bit. She's going to be prone.
All right, that's all I can do.
Damn. Y'all need to get your shit together. Nick's out here dealing all this damage, and you guys are over here just like
Well, eating cookies.
eating cookies.
Pippi's hungry.
Yeah, Pippi's
So-
it was in the backpack all day.
Persephone Devine, she runs and scales the roof of this building, and she jumps down to land. She jumps down to land right here, and Pidby and Nikolai are going to have to do a saving throw because this death drop is the best shit you've ever seen.
Which saving throw? Wisdom?
Wisdom, yep.
Well, sorry guys.
DC 15.
Oh, I made it!
Oh,
Hey, awesome. So when she lands on the ground, you guys just what do you guys do to get out of the way? Because she was coming down to just bust you all with that death
I do
drop.
a backward somersault.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I look real quick, I see her coming and I go, why walk when you could just dance? And I do like a little shimmy back.
Let's see. Persephone's gonna run right up to Pibby right here in front of her, and she's gonna try to claw you twice.
Don't. No, not why Pidby? Pidby has done no damage and is tiny and little and was eating cookies.
You're right there in front of her.
There's also other
That is
people.
20. That's a 23 for the hit.
Yeah, that's
And
gonna hit.
a 17 for the hit.
I'm down. I'm out.
jeez.
Goodbye, everybody. Good job.
You were
Yeah,
not. You're funny.
What is your AC?
So the damage is
13.
13. I am going to use my reaction to, on her second attack, the 17, I'm going to use my reaction and say Persephone Divine, more like Persephone Mellow, and I'm going to use Cutting Words to roll and to use a Bardic Inspiration to subtract 1d8 from that attack.
These words were so mean that she was knocked backwards. So you all you now take, Pibby, is I'm sorry?
13 still hits.
The 13 still hits, but it knocks it back.
Let me ask you something. Can you double those up?
The Bardic. No.
No. Well, actually, that saved it. A 4 saves it.
No, isn't her
That
AC
was correct.
13?
Yeah, my AC is 13.
Oh, it exactly meets it. I'm sorry. Well, that's okay though, because good news, the actual damage was only 12, so it's not horrible. It's 12 slashing damage.
Well, I'm still out.
Really?
Yeah, I'm down. I had 9 left because you
Yeah.
hit me before. That's why I was like, are you sure you want to do that?
We got you. We got you. You're not dead. We got
Okay.
you.
Sure, Jan.
Next up is Garth.
Okay. Okay. So Garth is going to test his luck again, I think. So
What's
I'm going to come here, here, here. I'll come in here. I will use this amazing. So I'm going to get out my mandolin and just start as I'm coming in. I'm just playing like this nice country western song as I'm walking slowly towards them. I walk over and I'll just, with one of my boots, I kind of give Pidby a little kick, and I'll use one of the charges from this to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. So let me see what that is.
I love it.
Felix healing is like beautiful music. God just fucking boot the bitch.
6d8 plus 4. So I'll roll that over here.
Damn.
Yeah, 3rd level. It's
good.
crazy.
Holy shit.
Does that cost a spell slot, or does that come straight from the thing?
That comes straight from the item. You said I could pick a rare item. Oh crap. I hit the wrong thing.
Damn.
Give me just a second.
Well, that probably does max heal.
68 plus 4. Crap.
Just casually 68 plus 4.
So I'm going to roll the 6d8. And then we'll just add 4 to it. Watch it all be ones. 40.
Oh, nice. All right, that brought me back up all the way.
Time to get up. Then Garth, like, as he does that, he's just strumming and looks up and realizes he just walked into melee, and he's like, well, fuck. Hey, why don't you get up and help us out just a little bit, alright? And then I'll give Pidby a little wink, and then I'll give them Bardic Inspiration.
Beautiful.
Also, just so you know, because of my class, you get something extra. Mode of Potential. When I do this, you have this little, and I think my mode of potential this time is going to look like, I don't know, I'm a horse. I'm leaning into the cowboy thing. It kind of just like circles around your head, and it will have a specific effect based on whether you use this for an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay, cool.
Just remind me and I'll tell you
And
what
I keep
it does.
it until it's used, or
Yes.
until the next one.
You keep it until you use it or until combat's over, basically. I think it lasts for like a minute.
Excellent.
And then
Right, next up is Mimi.
Yeah, I hate to
Oh,
do
sorry,
it,
go
but
ahead.
I was gonna say I hate to do it, but I think I'm just gonna stay in there. I don't really want to risk the opportunity attack.
All right, it's Mimi's turn. She is going to try to stab Felix. 12 probably does not hit.
A 12 hits. I do believe.
Oh, okay.
Look at what armor I have. I have no armor apparently. Okay.
What are
That's
you?
weird. I'm a bard. I have no
Oh, yeah,
armor
that's right.
apparently.
You probably just don't have it
Yeah.
equipped. It should be in your
No, I have no armor in my inventory.
Do you not have
No.
what is it,
no
mage
leather?
armor or anything like that?
Nah.
That's wild.
Oh well. Oh well.
I mean, you come with leather armor as a starting equipment, so you should at least have that.
Not always. Not always. It's not
Really?
always in your pack. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think all the bards have, but Felix does have the ability to put on leather armor.
Yeah, I
probably
apparently
should.
don't have any in my inventory.
Now,
Oh,
hold
well.
on, you're
Get
about,
up inventory.
you're about to. You should have.
This song is going to be stuck in my head all night.
I am okay with this. I'm gonna Google
R.I.P.
the fuck out of this later. Wife Kids is gonna be lying down in bed and it's gonna be rocking as Wolf's like jamming out to this music in his head.
What are you doing?
Oh, speaking of bedtime music, Husbubbles and I found on YouTube a Lord of the Rings lo-fi playlist,
Ooh.
and I immediately fell asleep within minutes of that thing being turned on. Oh,
Love
it was
Nice.
beautiful.
Okay, so it looks like I still hit you because your AC is going to be 12 now. But
Oh, okay.
good news, you only take 7. What kind of damage is it? You take 7 psychic damage, and you must make a DC 16 Charisma saving throw, or you get disadvantage on all attacks against Mimi for the rest of the turn. Or sorry, for the rest of the rank. The rest of the fight, unless you save.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I know. I need to shut up. All right, cool. Then you save against it. After that, it goes on to Pibby.
Excellent. Quick question: does Misty Step provoke an attack of opportunity?
I'm sorry?
No, because
No.
it's teleportation.
No, it's teleport.
Excellent. I'm gonna Misty Step the fuck out of this.
You can go.
Up to 30 feet, so I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go oop, what the heck?
I don't think you can go
I
that
think
far.
Bye! Pibby uses Misty Step off a cliff, just hear that.
Here, I drag. There's.
Yeah, I think we were dragging each other.
I think we did.
Yeah, I think I want to go as far as I can, so up to 30 feet. It said so.
Yep. You were right here.
So go.
I was in the middle of the orgy. And
They can go into the fountain.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
I feel like that is where Pibby would go.
Yeah, absolutely. Get a little bit of advantage.
Actually, there's some cover.
I'm 2 feet tall.
That is some cover there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm a tiny little dude or lady. Who knows? Nobody knows.
Nobody's quite certain.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Okay. And because that was a bonus action, I am going to use my cantrip. I promise that that's what I'm gonna do. Give me a second.
Yes.
Remembering my life. All right, so I'm gonna do that just so I can keep track of my spells, and then I am going to cantrip on Persephone, because I think I can do that. Let me check again. 60 feet, yeah, so I'm well within range. I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver. And that is you must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Oh, she's dumb. She failed.
Excellent.
That's why she's running around being a cat person in the middle of the night.
So that's 6 damage, and then you're going to be 1d4 less on the whatever if they have to do another save.
That's 1d4 on 6.
And
Ah.
Pidby says, and Pidby, because Persephone is the one that hurt them, right? Persephone's or Pidby's gonna say, sometimes the people who hurt us the most are the people who are hurt more than us.
Pidby's
hold
the
on.
best.
Oh. You notice Persephone had a little tear after you said that.
You're
A
right.
little tear goes down her face. Shot you stream my makeup. All right. Next up is Felix.
Yeah, so Felix is going to kind of ease. What is everybody looking? Garth? Everyone's been hurt by something.
Yeah.
Felix is going to
As Pidby has said.
Yeah.
I will quickly point out that
Annalise.
Annalise is bloodied and prone.
So she wouldn't be able to take a
You get advantage on prone, don't you?
For melee.
Mm-hmm. For melee, yes.
But I'm a spellcaster. I don't do melee. I am going to. How does Persephone and Mimi look? Mimi's fine, isn't she? She's like
actually. New rules say advantage if you were within 5 feet. So you've got advantage.
Yeah, but then the range has disadvantage, so it cancels out. Range attacks within 5 feet also have disadvantage, so it's the same thing. They just worded it different.
Right. Lame. Okay.
I am just going to basically run the risk of doing damage because these guys are just doing a lot and I'm getting sick of them. And Felix is going to play the violin a few bit, and then just like the mage hand is gonna swap with his hand, and you're gonna see the mage hand come up and just like block his ears a little bit as he deliberately hits a really shrill, like high scratching note, and he is gonna cast Shatter. Where is it? Here. Or in a place where it will hit Persephone and Mimi, but it'll miss me because it's a 10-foot sphere. About here. So it'll hit Persephone and Mimi, and they need to make me a... Where is it? Constitution saving throw. And I'm doing this at third level.
Mimi fails, and Persephone fails. They both fail.
So they're both going to take 10 thunder damage. Which is
Mimi...
terrible.
Mimi is going to use a reaction. And she is hit. Please, I'm sorry. I'm just an old lady. Please leave me alone. I apologize. I'll leave you alone. I'll just get out of here, please. And so you need to do. You need to do a DC 16 charisma saving throw.
You got this.
What was she trying to do, charm?
Charisma saving throw.
Nice.
Yeah, 26. That's fine.
Ooh, nice.
As she's doing that, I'm just gonna look at her and just say, "Shouldn't you be dead already?"
Oh.
She's like, "We're gonna see Velveeta tonight, and you're not gonna stop us."
After that, I am going to just kind of look at her and just chuckle to myself and say, "I don't care. You should be seeing me instead. I'm way more famous." And I'm going to cast another Bardic Inspiration on Nikolai for my bonus action.
Thank you.
Annalise is going to try to get up. So she's able to get up. And let's see, coming up from prone.
Isn't that a full action?
I got 10
Takes
damage.
half your speed, and it's an action. Okay.
That's an action
let's see.
now?
Yeah, it's a full action. Yeah.
Whoa. Huh.
Wait, does it?
I thought so.
I haven't read up on the.
No, actually,
Getting
so
up-
it just says
Getting up
you
an
can use
action
half
usually.
you can use half your speed rounded down to rot yourself and end the condition.
Yeah, I was gonna say it didn't used to be an
Right,
action.
yeah.
If they made it an action in the 2024, that's a huge change.
So she is all she's gonna try to do is she comes up and she grabs Felix by the chin and she pulls him in and she tries to give him a kiss. 16 to the hit.
I'm going to use my reaction to my last bardic slot to roll a 1d8 to reduce that.
I'm imagining that there's just like some magical force field that like pushes her lips away from you. You're like, no.
16 minus 4, which would bring it to a 12.
It's just Bianca Del Ring going, "Not today, Satan."
Right?
So it still hits you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna take. Oof. You're gonna take 14 fire damage.
I was just about to make a really dumb joke. Like, I'm down. That downs me. But, like, a really dumb joke if I was still up, like, Felix, who is a trained actor, uses his, like, whatever to just start, like, going to town on her and, like, taking her out of the battle and just fucking going to him. Like, I
so you're down?
Felix is on her. Yeah.
You're down? Okay. Next is the Mother Superior, and she sprints right next to you, and this bitch robs you. She takes 50 gold from your pocket.
Oh, yeah, anyway.
Well, you're down, so you can't do shit about it.
Oh,
she takes
no,
50
like,
gold.
She doesn't take much.
Yeah, she's taking 50 gold, and she goes,
She gets 11.
I got it, girls. Let's get going. And she kind of just runs off down this way.
She takes 11 gold. I don't think that's enough for her.
She took 50 gold.
I don't think he had 50 gold.
He
I
didn't
don't
have
know. I only
gold.
had 11 gold on me.
Oh, well then she wouldn't have done that then. They're looking for 50 gold. She wouldn't have left. I thought she was able to get 50 gold from you.
No.
She took 11 gold from you. And then that's going to be her turn. She actually has a bonus action that she can do. Meh, she won't do that. Then that makes it Nick's turn.
I just had the thought. Felix goes down not because of damage, but because he's so
Okay.
traumatized that his gay ass kissed a woman.
Hang on. I want y'all to imagine also that Nikolai, who does not know these are drag queens, was just like, "Madam, that is rude. He's a homosexual."
That's fantastic.
I love that.
That is rude.
I think I might clip that. That might be our clip for this this one.
Ma'am, I do believe you're doing something unsightly. That is a homosexual. He liked dick just as much as you do, ma'am.
She's a nun. Oh no, she's not the one that kissed you though, right? Yeah.
There are certain websites
None
that-
anyway.
Fair.
Yes, she's not getting done.
Ah,
I'm
hey.
down. I'll be back in a minute.
Nope. I was taking a drink. That was a good one.
I'll be back in a sec, sorry.
So's the DM.
Still here.
I don't believe you.
Anyways, we
Well,
killed everybody
unfortunately,
was still
I'm not going to
listening.
be able to. I'm not going to be able to dual attack again because I don't have any more meta magic. So I'm going to just do what I did before. And you said Flame Lady's looking pretty bad, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she's
Okay, I'm gonna roll Green Flame Blade on her,
All right.
and then we'll see. Go from there. Hang on, give me a second.
she's not looking good. So you got a pretty good chance of.
Okay, so
Yeah,
18 to
that
attack,
hits.
and then I'm gonna roll the short sword with the D8 on her. And then I will also the second person. So damage is 11 plus 4.
She is still alive, but she is not well.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I have to pick a second target, so I am gonna pick Mimi to do 8. It'll be 8 plus 4. So let me roll for that. Give me a second.
I want to point out to you. Remember, Dolly made you all promise not to kill anybody, so be careful.
Oh, Dolly.
Well, okay. How is Persephone looking? Is she looking too bad?
Persephone's all right. She's doing just fine.
Then I will direct the fire to her.
I'm going to say that Annalise is on the ground. She's not going to be fighting anymore.
Okay, so she's basically like she's not dead, but she's just too hurt to continue.
She's done.
Thumbs up.
I couldn't possibly.
Well, Persephone is gonna get 6 fire damage or green flame damage.
All right.
And then I can't. Actually, yeah. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna I'm just gonna hang on. I'm trying to think here. Felix is on the ground, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's out, I think.
Okay. I'm gonna teleport I have Misty Step, so I'm gonna bonus Misty Step. And I want to move right. I'm not going very far. I just want to go to the left of the nun.
Let's see. Here?
Yeah. Just so I can do it without getting attack of opportunities, basically.
Right.
And I'll just have to end my turn.
Oh, okay.
I can't do anything else. I just don't want I don't want Felix over there by himself too much.
Persephone Divine runs straight up next to you.
Can I attack of opportunity?
And
Is that attack of opportunity?
actually,
She
From
left
Garth?
me.
she's gonna do this.
All right,
Sorry.
fine.
You're right. She's gonna do this. If she can avoid the attack of opportunity, she's going to. She is going to attempt to claw you twice. The first one is a 26, and the
Jeez.
second one is a 22. So these both are going to hit.
On Nick.
Actually, I remembered I had a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So for one of those, I have Parton. You can replace any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check made
Ooh.
by you or a creature that you can see with one of these foretelling rolls.
Nice.
I rolled a 4, so that one will be a 4 instead.
Nice. All right.
And you said what are the 2 rolls?
I
What
So
were his?
only one's going to hit.
I know. What were the 2? What would you roll on them?
Oh, I got a 25 and a 22. So she changed the 20. She changed the 22 to a 4. So that was nice.
Damn it! Okay, so what sucks is I have shield, but it maxes out at 21 on me.
Oh.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that's not going to help me. So I'll just have to take. So you said it's 21 damage, or no? That was the hit.
No. It's going to be 5, 6, 7. It's going to be 11 slashing damage.
Okay, that's not too bad.
I completely forgot.
Yeah,
I
if
had
you got
that.
hit by it twice, that might have been bad, but one's not too terrible.
Well, I have 9 hit points left, so
Yeah, if you got hit by it twice, that might have been good. All right, that's her turn, and then it's Garth.
So I saw her run up and mug Felix after he went down. And I'm going to look over at the one on the ground. Hey, ladies, listen. This is gonna end bad for both of us. How much money y'all looking for?
Roll perception, or sorry, persuasion.
Persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
16?
Mimi begins to say, all we want is 50, and Persephone like swats her out of the way. She goes, we need 150 gold.
Oh, we ain't got that amongst us. So y'all's wasting your time here. We travel a lot. How much you get off of him? Count it real quick. That's about how much we all carry. You ain't gonna get that.
We just need to see Velveeta Divine tonight. Otherwise, we'll kill everyone in this town until we get 50 gold. I don't care. Give me 50 gold, 50 gold, and we'll leave everybody alone.
Plus
50 gold, we'll leave everybody alone.
With what you got off of him, I can give you 40.
That'll do it. That's 51 gold. That's all we need.
I'll pull my bag out and just toss some 40 gold.
Come on, girls! I got this money. Let's go see Velveeta. Woo! And they all like run out of town.
Always tip your queens, folks.
Except for Annalise. Annalise is still on the ground. She goes, I'm hurt, y'all. Don't leave me.
Oh, shut up. And then I'll walk over and I'll kick her too. I'll use my action to cure wounds 1. The first level. And I'll just kick her too.
You're kicking everybody. All right, so she gets up and she leaves too. After this fight,
someone want to stabilize Felix?
Not me.
Oh yeah, that could be the first thing. Or you could just...
I just use my action to heal the enemy, okay?
I don't have anything with like, I'm not good at, I don't think medicine is my strong suit. Wisdom is not my strong suit.
Someone else gonna have to do that.
Let me roll.
Do we really want Pidby?
I do, yes.
To try. I don't have any magic that will do it.
I mean,
I have poison.
When my turn comes back around, I can cure wounds in. But I'd rather watch you all try to do this first.
I'll just medicine. I'm gonna try medicine just for the shit.
I was gonna say we're kind of back to free play now. All of you can try medicine.
Everybody can try to stabilize. Yeah. Here, let me try.
Everybody can try medicine. Well, except for Felix.
Hang on.
And if anybody has a medicine kit, it's advantage. Actually, I think it's advantage and...
I rolled an 11.
Does that work?
And I can also put Bardic Inspiration on it because I still have that from Pibby.
You don't have to. That works. He gets stabilized at 1 HP.
So first Pidby did try and completely failed, and Pidby, after realizing that Pidby failed, they said, healing is an art. It takes time. It takes practice. It takes love. And just gonna walk away. Like,
I love that. Left behind, you find a pink feather boa, a half-used tube of lipstick, and an unused condom. The wrapper is still sealed. That's excellent. All that they left behind. I doubt anybody wants to write that down.
Gar's gonna look around. Hey, anybody want this?
Well, at least the young ladies were being safe.
Garth's like, I've never used anything like this. I don't know what this even is.
Clerics solve all their problems in this world.
It just don't feel right.
Felix gotta like sit up. He's gonna slowly stand up and see Garth holding a condom. And see that Garth hadn't helped him at all. He's gonna walk up to him.
You don't know that.
It's okay, Garth. He's going to take the condom and say,
No.
your personality is safety enough.
I'm not letting you have
Not
this.
walking off.
I put that in my back pocket. You kidding me? I'm not letting you take my
Nick
condom.
ain't looking so hot himself. He's standing, but he's got some burns. He's got some claw marks like on his face and chest.
Garth
He's
is
lucky he
putting
didn't
that.
lose another eye to them nails.
Garth is putting that condom in his wallet to forget about it for about 7 years.
Yeah. I want to find that when we're level 20 and be like, oh, yeah.
Good times.
You're welcome, by the way, for getting rid of them, Felix. Just so you know.
Nick's just like, I'm just gonna go sit on that fountain and take a short rest.
After this, you guys, the sun has already set. It's around 9 p.m. at this point. You guys had a big fight. I would assume you're going to want to take a short rest, something like that here, before moving on to the Rusty Spur. And with that, that's where we'll call it for this week.
Yeah.
Yay.
The good stuff don't usually start till after 10 anyway. Hey, just everybody remind me, because I got something that kicks in the short rest, so just remind me we took one. And then, actually, I'll just go ahead and tell you what it is. I think we're all going to get temporary hit points. Let me see.
Ooh, hell yeah, that Armor of Agathis.
Yeah, it's... What is it called?
You need to put that shit on first, and then, well, if you get more than 5, you should get that from Wolf. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm obsessed with that spell right now.
I'll have to look it up. I can't remember what it is. Now I'm not seeing it, but I'll look it up. But yeah, just remind me we're taking a short rest, or we took a short rest at the start.
Do hit dies work for sorcerers on short rests? How's that work?
So
you can use.
Go ahead.
I was going to say you can use as many of them as you want on a short rest, but you only get a certain amount, like total before a long rest. And so if you, what I always do is I'll be like, yeah, I'm always like, I need 22 to be max. I kind of just add up, here's the max on these dice. Here's what it would be. Roll those and see what I get. And then maybe just like roll one more, see what happens. I don't know. That's how I always do it. But
yeah, so you roll your hit die, and then you get that HP plus your Constitution modifier back.
Okay, because my hit die says it's 1d plus 6, and I have a total of 5 of them. So maybe I could use 2.
Yeah, and then
and then I'll add my. Okay, and I guess it'll automatically do that in.
It might, yeah. So if you use 2, what's your Constitution modifier?
Hang on, let me. I'm trying to. My Constitution modifier is. Yes.
+1. So you get, if you roll 2, you get at least 2.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll 2, and then I'm gonna take short rest because I think it applies. I had the option to reset maximum HP changes during this rest, or automatically apply healing with dice results. Should I hit both of those?
Automatically apply healing with dice results. Yeah, you don't have to do the other one. Basically, if you'd lost any HP due to like a vampire drain ability or something that reduces your max, that resets that. So you don't have to have that checked for this one. But the other one will make it, the dice rolls should apply as you roll them in the short rest. Which reminds me, I probably need to do that. It
didn't apply. So I'm just it didn't apply. I brought it down to 9 in D&D Beyond, which is where I'm at in Alchemy. So I'm just going to roll to see what it would be. So I'm going to roll 2 D6s and then add +1. Or I guess in this case +2, since each dice gets +1. So let's see.
Okay.
1, 2.
Just
so glad we're back, guys.
Me too.
Yeah.
4. I get 6 points. So
you can keep rolling. You have 5, so you can keep rolling if you want. But a long rest, you'll only get half of them back, so you don't get all of them back at a long rest.
I'll do one more and see how it. Let me do one more. So 5, another
5.
5 on top. So
Yeah,
that's not
that's
too
good.
bad.
So yeah, we're gonna all be starting the next. Let's see.
I'm at 22 now.
Whenever take a short rest, up to 6 allies, which can include me, gain temporary HP equal to your character level plus the modifier of the ability. So that would be charisma. So 9 temporary hit points, everybody.
Cool.
So I was sitting here just trying to think, like, why was this hitting you guys so hard? And I just looked. I've got 2 bards, a sorcerer, and a wizard warlock. And I'm like, what? I needed to think about that before these fights.
Wolf, did you say 9 temporary hit
9
points?
temporary hit points, yeah.
Not only that, but it's also harder to meet DC saves than it is to meet an armor class save.
Well, I was actually going for more DC saves because I knew even Jancic was a monk, so you guys all kind of have low AC. So I was kind of going for giving you saves instead of trying to hit you with the AC. You know what I mean? But maybe I need to think about that more too.
Okay,
but whatever. Those drag queens just wanted to knock you out and rob you. They weren't out to kill you anyway. So
shit, they nearly did though. Guess we figured out who the fuck's attacking everybody in this area.
yeah, those were the ruffians.
Drag queens.
Well, maybe we stopped it then. Maybe we saved the day.
No, they just wanted
No.
to. The next queen that comes down there, they're going to start robbing people too.
Well, we'll come
My
back
notes
once we
describe them as feral drag queens.
Okay. So we deal with them later, but it wasn't looking good. So I figured I'd bribe them away.
That's all they wanted.
Yeah, I was like, oof, I don't think this is gonna go good for us if we don't get them out of here. Oh well.
No, their goal.
Like, you already
essentially,
got so
their goal
many
was
points from dancing.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. She was like, "Give us your money." I was like, "Didn't I just help you make a shit ton of money? Like, I don't care to just give you my half." But she was being mean.
So, if all they wanted was money, I could have ended it in one fucking turn.
No, you couldn't have. You
Like,
didn't have enough.
immediately ended. No, I have
most people down this.
value.
Most people down this way don't have money. Most people down this way don't even have the 11 gold they got from you.
People
I
don't
have
got
distort
shoes.
value. I could have just fucking had a handful of gold pieces, made it look
Yeah.
like platinum, and just said, "Go ham, bitch." Fuck.
I don't think I've ever seen that spell actually used.
Well,
Which
and
one?
you never will
I feel
now.
like would, but yeah.
Distort value.
Nicola wants to take the boa that was dropped on the ground, and he's gonna store it in his bag.
I would love for someone to use like stuff like distort value and stuff like that. I think that's fun.
Stop giving us
Like weird little
advice.
like weird little niche spells. Why are you looking at me like this, Socket?
I'm not doing that.
I can do this too.
Yeah, but I look way more adorable.
He's got you there.
All right, it is getting late. I probably won't stick around for an after show tonight unless anybody wants to talk for a minute or two. But just because it's a little bit later, I'll probably drop off. So no Patreon for this one, but I'll try to end Dragon Bane a little early. We can get a little bit there. But you got anything else you want to say, Rev?
I don't believe so.
Awesome. So what's the deal though? I got a question. Is Pidby sticking around, or are they? So we're gonna do 5 for this heist when Jancet comes back, or what
I was gonna actually. Well, I was gonna say, Giller, if you want to, I can do 5. I don't care. Actually, this one's gonna be a lot more social, than the other ones. So,
I mean,
5 probably wouldn't be that big of a deal.
The way we set it up is it could very easily be that Dolly was like, "Pidby, you weren't supposed to go. Come back." You know what I mean? So like, if you want to think about it, I don't. I'll come if you want me to come.
No, I'm 100% cool with 5. I've done 5 till now.
Cool.
And
We'll do 5.
Okay.
Pidby wasn't in that opening scene, so.
Well, he just kind of shows up and he's like, "I'm here now."
Pidby ex machina or whatever.
No, whenever we catch back up to the party, Pidby just climbs out of one of the vents that they were inevitably hiding in.
Sleeping in, fell asleep for half of the show.
I need
All
Pibby
right.
to be like use like I need every once in a while the motivational sayings to be like really incoherent and not fit anything being said. Like, hang in there, kitty.
Yeah.
Just said something really dumb.
That's gonna be all the spells. Like, we're gonna run out of motivational reasons.
You're really good and really quick at finding those motivational like sayings. Like you come up with them like really fast and timely. It's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Well,
I
Rav's
mostly
just gone.
go. Oh well, bye, Rav.
Oh,
I mostly
if I
go.
close that, does it close it out on you guys?
No,
Yeah.
it just closes your camera
The
out.
whole game? Oh,
No,
okay.
just your camera.
Bitch. No, I mostly just like, what is the context that I need to make a motivational poster for? Let's say surprise, right? So motivational poster of surprise, and then it pulls up a whole like list of them, and then I just pick one or two.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I do have a list of country insults that I use for my vicious mockery that I keep up too.
I love that.
So, all right, everybody, it's getting late, so we're gonna head off for the night. So, thanks, Ravnock, for running again. It does feel good to be back. I've missed the lighthearted, fun, goofy shit that we do here in Golden Ball. It's so much fun. Anyway, we'll see back tomorrow night's last stream of the week. We've got Dragonbane, which is myself, Psychic, Killer, and Nefarious. And Omega won't be able to make it this week, but we'll be back here next week for more Golden Vault. So until then, everybody,
About that.
have a good night.